and welcome to Bilingual Podcast with Skada Sibling Podcast, where we bring exciting conversation to help you grow and get inspired. Me, Diadra Amrita Rahman, as host, and today we have a really special guest. Please welcome Ms.Evin.
Hi there. Hi everyone.
Yeah,
You're like champion.
she's the leader of Community Balikpapan.
Hi everyone. Hi.
So, how are you, Ms.Evin?
Oh, it's been great. Wonderful day today. How are you?
I'm really excited about today.
Excited.
For you guys' information, this is my first podcast.
Wow.
I never experienced any podcast before, so I'm a little bit of nervous, but I hope I can handle it.
Hopefully.
So, we're going to dive into some fun and insightful topics about English learning, confidence, and how community creates a supportive space for students to practice and improve. So, stick around, it's going to be a great one.
Yeah.
So, before we come to the question, can you introduce yourself first?
All right. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me as the special guest here.
Yes, a really
I'm
special
really honored, and it'll be an amazing experience for me to come back to school. It's been a long time, and here I am meeting all of the students here and become one of an inspired
Yes.
speaker. And I'm so excited to tell everything based on my experience about language enthusiast.
Yes, thank you. Nice to meet you, Mbak.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, we move on to this one first question. Can you tell us a little about Community Balikpapan? What inspired you to start and lead this community?
All right. Talking about community or community, there are a lot of
Yes.
communities so far, and since I was in a college, I have heard a lot of English speaking community and joined some of them as well.
So you are the members of the community?
Other,
Yeah, the other.
not members but visitors, I guess. So I think that was the first encounters for in an English worldwide space. So for me, I kind of interested in how to keep on going, like learn language or learn English daily and every day. Because for me myself, English is my second language because I always use it every day.
Every day.
Besides Indonesian, so I don't want to lose the skill, the English skill. Like many people say it, our elder people, like the elderly, they said if you don't speak the language in your daily basis, you will forget the skill. So I don't want it to happen to me and my friend. And also that's also coming from my education background as an English literature graduate from one of a university in Balikpapan. I kind of miss hanging around with uh, English friends, let's say, or English speaking environment. So it's like it's an initial plan or initial reason why I create the community. Like the name is community, but it's a community as well. Yeah,
yes.
come means you come and unity join.
Yeah.
So we'll become good friends in within the community.
It's open to everyone.
It opens to everyone from high schoolers until like adults, workers, and a lot of people say when you are getting older or as a grown-ups, your circle of friends are getting smaller and smaller. So you're like losing or missing a place where you can explore and express your feeling, ideas, or everything relates to English.
You can check the Instagram Point Unity
Yeah.
BPN.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. That's such an inspiring story. And how much thought and passion you put into creating space where people can grow and feel confident. Alright guys, we move on to the second question. Do you have a really memorable with your community? What are some of the most exciting, memorable moments you've had with your community?
Right. It's not an easy question. For me, every week or every meeting is always memorable. I always like have a chance to meet new people, new faces. But so far, one of the memorable or unforgettable memories or event was our anniversary, like the first community anniversary in November, if I'm not mistaken. So it was like very outgoing activity where I got to know my friends even much better. There we exchange gift, we were watching
A lot of games,
a
right?
lot of games and we blow candles from the pizza. So it was so much fun. So much
Is
fun.
it there's so much people or
It was almost 35 people.
35?
Yes.
30. Okay. That sounds like such a
Party.
good, yeah, like a
It sounds
party.
like a party. Halal party.
So there's including like
Students,
your friends.
friends.
Okay, we move into the like two question about confidence building. Everyone's problems.
Yeah.
A lot of people struggle with confidence when speaking in English. What advice would you give to someone who feels shy or nervous?
Yeah, you gave me tough questions. And this is actually very common questions when it comes to speaking ability. If you might ask this to your teacher, the suggestion or the answer will be the same, which are practice makes perfect. Am I right?
Yes, practice.
But despite practices, all you have to do is experiencing, like experience it and use the language more often. It will be, you'll get used to it by using the same vocabularies, by um, experience the situation. Because if it comes to speaking or language speaking, it's based on situational, conceptual, right?
Yes.
So if you never experience the situation, you don't know what uh, the words you'll use. You don't know what expression or idioms you'll use. So first things first, you need to experience the situations first, and then you'll get a chance to make your own sentences, express your own ideas, I think, yeah. But talking about confidence, I also have a big issue
You
about
do?
confidence, yeah. There was a moment, it was like my turning point, actually. Turning point. uh, I was like many people here in my area, they told me I have quite good English, good pronunciation. But there was a moment I have a chance to attend an international forum where I met people from around the world. They even have better English than I had. So it got me nervous, totally nervous. I couldn't even
So,
speak out
is
of
it
my
your first time international events?
Not really, but they are like they're really um
Really big? Is it?
yeah, it was quite big. But they're really I think they practice more and English are very common thing for them, so they don't have any hesitations to speak up their mind. But for me, it becomes my turning point. Like I've been there. I also can do the same like what they did or what they have. So after that or ever since, it makes me more curious about English for as an English enthusiast. I want to improve my English every day with a new vocabularies every day. Even you can also learn new language easier with English actually.
Like also I see someone who's speaking better English. It makes me want to practice more English.
Right. You
Yes.
got influenced by any change.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Confidence really comes from practice.
Yeah.
Mhm. And also, many people fear making mistakes when speaking English. How can we shape our mindset to see mistake as part of learning progress?
Mm, right. In If it comes to language, grammar and tenses are two big issue. Like for everyone, they don't want to make mistakes
Mhm.
with grammar or tenses, so it actually becomes their hesitance, or they feel reluctance to speak up because they don't know how to get rid of the mistakes.
Yes.
Well, that's the important part actually, how you can shift your mindset from learning from mistakes. Like one of a life concept or life principle that I had is learning from mistakes. There's nothing wrong about being wrong, right?
Everyone make mistake.
Everyone make mistake. If you know your mistake was, you know how to solve it. You know how to make it better by uh, if you have like the determination or strong will to practice or improve your language, wrong or mistakes will be your fuel to improve your skill, actually.
Yes, that makes sense. So English is like a bridge to know everything.
Yeah, I might say if you are good at English, you actually get one life skill.
Yes, yeah,
Like a
exactly.
very useful
Mm-mm.
life skill.
Like, yes, it makes sense. And we move on into the last question.
Mm-hmm.
What are your hopes for Chilex in the future? Any exciting plans coming up?
Yeah, for me myself, I always um, bring up new activities every week. And so far, there are two upcoming agendas for this week. We're planning to have an exchange gift because you know what? This is Valentine's. Yeah, I know you are very busy with your own business, but in our community, we are gonna prepare an event that there we can exchange some lovely gifts with
Lovely
our
gifts.
friends. Yeah, so everyone have to bring gifts, and everyone will get their own gifts from other people. So it'll be interesting because on that gift you will write your hopes and your wish to the person that will get the gift as like a good affirmation to the person. Yeah, even though uh, maybe that time you were having a bad day, the gift will probably be like a shifting, like a shift, mood swifter of the person.
And it will be held in this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Saturday nights. Yeah.
That's what interesting.
Yeah, in community there is no unproductive weekend. We
Mm.
always have productive
So
weekends.
you plan everything because you're the leader in the
Yeah,
community.
yeah. And another upcoming agenda is that I encourage my friends to come over because we are expecting new foreign guests every month. Like last month in January, I started to bring some of my friends, even though they were not native speakers, like not non-English first language, but still they have good English. So I'm bringing up the opportunity to every members to be able to experience, yeah, the real communication or discussion with foreign speakers. And I believe talking English with Indonesian people like us, there's no sparkles.
Yeah,
Let's
we
say
want
it's
to
just like
more know
yeah, it's very
the
different.
experience, the like how we talk about foreign people. It's like different different feel.
The culture,
Yes.
the
We can talk
pronunciation,
talk a
everything.
lot about
Exactly, it's good. And I think you missed that meeting.
what?
It was in the first week of January. I think you were still on your holiday.
Oh,
Yeah, they were from the Netherlands.
Oh, is it your
So excited.
friends or?
Yeah, some of my friends. So I'm looking forward to introduce more friends of mine.
Mm.
So you will get an experience to speak English with foreign speaker.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Every week there's like foreign people.
Every month.
Every month.
Every
Oh,
month.
every month.
Important.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Ms.Evin, sharing your journey and insight with us today. Your story and advice are truly inspiring, and I'm sure our listeners have learned so much. All right, before we wrap up, do you have any final words or advice for us?
Oh, this is the tough part. You should have
Mm-hmm.
told me. Well, talking about English enthusiasts, well, if you are good at English, I already mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
English is a bridge to everything. So you've got one life skill that will be very beneficial for your future life, and English will make everything easier. Got that?
English will make
Everything easier.
everything easier. Not that right, guys. All right. Thank you for those wonderful words and to everyone listening. And also thank you so much for SCADA Podcast Sibling for help us. I hope this conversation has inspired you to start, keep going, and believe in yourself. Bye bye.